Well, after a few snow showers early on this Monday, we had clouds and the sun trying to break out late this afternoon. Of course, the focus now shifting to tomorrow night and into the day on Wednesday for that storm system coming up from the southwest. Based on the latest data, best snow chances are going to be along and north of I-64 early in the day, and then as the low spins up the Ohio River, windy, milder, and actually a bit of a dry slide, it looks like, during the daylight hours. And then as the low goes by, we catch some wraparound snows Wednesday night into Thursday. So a lot going on with that. Fairly quiet through the afternoon with mainly overcast conditions, but we are breaking clouds apart just a bit, so a quiet evening to come on this Monday. In fact, you can see a little sunshine here with our Bluegrass Pace Care Skyview HD camera network. Richmond EKU were 37, winds beginning to back off. They were 10 to 15 earlier. That'll be about 5 to 10 through the evening and the overnight. Didn't manage to sneak above the 40-degree mark across southern Kentucky. Elsewhere, mid to upper 30s. We've got high pressure nosing in from the west, and that's going to bring dry enough air to produce a decent day tomorrow, meaning afternoon highs back in the mid-40s, couple of degrees above average for this time of the year. But it's beyond that things get a little interesting. So tomorrow morning, we're going to start out in the upper 20s to around 30. And then the afternoon hours, mix of clouds and sunshine, highs into the mid, maybe even a few upper 40s down south. Now, later on tomorrow evening in the overnight, you see the moisture begin to increase around midnight and into the early hours of Wednesday in the liquid form, with temperatures well above freezing into the upper 30s. But as that moisture moves in, that will cool the column from top to bottom. So we go a few hours deeper into the overnight. Notice here along the 64 corridor, we drop down closer to the freezing mark, and you start to see some of those wet snow showers mixed in. That continues even a few hours before daybreak. And then as we go through the morning, by mid-morning, we get that little wedge of drier air in here, and the better chances of snow are off to our north. And look at how temperatures are on the rise. We may still be in the upper 30s here in the Bluegrass, but pressing 50, because what's happening at that point, the low is spinning up the Ohio River and shifting our winds to the south and southwest. So by noon, much of the area could be in the 50s, at least 50-ish here in central Kentucky, low to mid 50s down south. So whatever snow we get here along I-64, it probably will melt away relatively quickly. We're not looking at a lot to begin with, but temperatures drop off by the end of Wednesday, and we could be back and should be back into some snow showers on Thursday. So this is early Wednesday morning. I think the biggest impact here could be for the morning commute. Farther north you go, better chance there'll be a bit on the ground. The other element to this, with that low overhead, is the wind right on the nose of it as it gets in here into Wednesday afternoon. Look at these wind gusts. We could see 45, potentially even upwards of 50 miles per hour. Don't want to have a repeat of what we had last week, but that could be on the table. Even with temperatures, or at least winds, backing down, temperatures will be as well. And that's going to mean the wind chills come into play with some of those scattered snow showers flying around into the day on Thursday. We mention this all the time about the track of these winter storms. Farther to the southeast, that means more snow. If it runs up along the Ohio River or farther north, that means more rain. So any shift in the track, right now looks like it's going to go up the Ohio River, but any change in that will obviously shift the wintry weather farther south or farther north. Just a few miles could make a difference. By the afternoon on Wednesday, 50-ish, we go snow to rain, a windy day, and then we catch the wraparound little spokes of energy coming around the upper level system. So that will keep us in the snow showers as we roll through the day on Thursday. So a lot of back and forth coming up here. 46 tomorrow, enjoy that. Mentioned the wind, snow to rain to snow showers, and then we're in good shape Friday into the first half of the weekend. Another 50-50 deal. Looks like a wet day, damp day for Sunday, mid-40s and rain, ending as a few light snow showers, that is, once again early next week.